Hello everyone, Mayor Jordan here, and welcome back to San Jorge, where I sort of remember what I said I was going to do last time, but I also sort of do not, because it's me. But I do see, obviously many opportunities of being able to make things better. I ended up, it was a weird sentence transition, but I ended up watching, or not watching, I ended up looking at the City Skylines Reddit last night. And I saw a lot of very well done things that have kind of inspired me to, well, I mean, I was going to say it's inspired me to like change things, but not really, because I feel like this is hard to change, but it's inspired me to try to do some things a little differently in the future here. And I say that, and then it's going to be exactly the same, but we'll see how that goes. But I'm kind of just deciding what I want to start with first. I'm not actually sure. I think one thing that I want to maybe go into doing here is... So I had an idea of here using a 2-lane road to follow this area, because even though that... you know what, actually, maybe a 3. Maybe I'll go with that instead. Just because it works a little better on the way that works. And I don't particularly feel like I need the lot, but I'm going to keep it for now. And if it gets, backed up, we'll change it. But, so my thought process with this is to do it... I was actually going to do it where it went the other way, but I'll actually leave it like that. Because that, I think, is okay. Wow, that is something. Can I... Slope too steep. That is really weird. It does not look that steep to me, I gotta say. I mean... Guess. Let me see if I can fix that, because that looks ridiculous. Okay, and it's a little wonky there because I messed with some bits, but it's alright. Or the way that I like moved it, but I'd rather go with that. Yeah, I kind of forgot that that was raised like that. But whatever, I'm not trying to get it perfect, I'm just trying to, have a start. But I want to use this as a way for them to kind of move around this area a little bit differently. And then, yeah, I want to have... that was actually the asymmetrical road. I didn't realize I wanted that to be the 4-lane. But I want to upgrade that. Because I think this would just be a little bit easier to have... Oh, I didn't want that to do that, I'll be honest. To have these sort of like... I guess arterial roads sort of moving throughout a little bit better. I don't like how that looks, but I can just edit it, so that's fine. Let's go maybe like here to there. That's actually better anyways. And then we can utilize this to there. Okay, well that works better than it was anyway, so I'll take that. But yeah, I kind of want to utilize it to hopefully keep the traffic just flowing that little bit better. We'll see if it works. I would hope so, but, it is a bit of a test, I guess. And then we can come back here for the more traditional, sort of areas that you build within. And, thankfully it's not being too weird for, the way that it's wanting to actually put everything down for now, so that's good. Let's kind of... There we go, there's that. And then... Sure. Oops, had a weird little lag spike there. And then maybe I'll do something like here, and like so. So my thought process here, because I have the high density stuff, I can put it over through here, it'd be fine. This does have a bit of like pollution, so I won't go too crazy within this region, at least with this kind of thing, but with offices and stuff I definitely can. But I want to make this, I think, line up here as well. Don't see the need for that to be a lot, though. That seems a little silly. I barely see the need for this to be a lot, actually, so I'm going to take that away. I think it'll be okay without. This is weird. Its decision making on that sometimes is a little funky to me. I mean, I kind of get it now that I look at it with the topography, but even then it seems a little weird to me. Maybe I'll actually like somewhat. Can I actually see? Yeah, I like seeing the contours. Actually, it's quite nice. So I don't really want that, so I think I'll just leave it instead. And then I definitely want to take this slide away because I don't see the point in that one either. And then I think that should work to kind of get that area started. One thing that I want to do here is, so I'm thinking this bit to be like high density commercial through here, and then let's add like a single commercial on this bit, and then this bit could be high density housing kind of towards the front. I think maybe even on this side, because it doesn't seem to be a massive issue. And then, you know, we could put maybe some row houses through here. That was regular, those houses, but that's fine. Well, since I've done that and they don't have like their own like kind of parking, I might look into, oh, so we do have like big overground parking, that's cool. I might look into doing this, which I'm kind of thinking just put a couple of those together. I know that's a lot, but I'm hoping to have quite a bit around here to where that'll kind of work out. And I could even do maybe mixed housing around that. So this is like parking for everyone involved, because they're going to need parking for this area too. So I think it's going to be kind of important. We're going to need another elementary school, so we'll go ahead and kind of get that added within as well. I think beside the welfare office makes sense with that. And then we can go for the expansions and everything involved there. There we go. And then we'll probably need, I mean, I think ideally you would need a high school, you know, with the new area. And I mean, high school availability is fine, but I mean, not to this area specifically. And I'm kind of okay with having that maybe a little close to the geothermal plant. I'm not sure. You know, who cares about the kids? Am I right? No, I'm fine. I'm just kidding. Let's put this here. And of course it's a little janky because, you know, it does that. And then, because it does have a football field, so we will make room for said football field at least. Which is fitting in, thankfully. There we go. And then we can do our thing of pretending like nothing ever happened and it looks normal now. There we go. So we have that. We do, well, actually the fire station is pretty good over here. The emergency shelter, rather. I just stuttered a little, apologies. I don't know, I'm apologizing for something I have, but sure. I could put a little emergency shelter in because it does seem to make people happy, and they actually don't cost very much. I probably should do that elsewhere just for, you know, safety reasons. So that's now covered there. I guess, like, I mean, they're small enough where I can kind of just tuck them in around, which is nice. I bet there's like open, yeah, I was gonna say, I bet there's just little open spots that I can pretty much use anywhere. You know, like here. Okay, yeah, I mean, this is wise, because, I mean, we do have natural disasters on, you never know. So this may be just a smart thing to have, honestly. I mean, they don't cost that much at all, so that's probably a worthy endeavor. We'll put one there, and we'll put one here, because why not? Then that's this pretty covered. There's like this area up here, but I don't see any like immediate easy openings. Although you don't actually have to have it like, I didn't realize you didn't have to have it exactly on a bit. I can actually just put one there. Cool. Well, that's nice to have actually. So this is, whoa, we actually got some fair sized buildings now. That's kind of crazy to see. Besides this as well. Didn't realize it would be quite that tall, but that's fine. And then, yeah, I think put some row houses around this area. We could put maybe on this outside bit, you know, just the traditional apartments. And then, I mean, I can move this if I wanted to. And maybe it would be better suited to... Oh, wait, the wind actually goes that way, so I'm not as worried as I thought it was. And the noise pollution is obviously a thing, but I'm not sure how bad it can be, you know? For these prices, you know, you'll live anywhere. We'll pretend. We'll pretend that's how it's going to work. And then kind of... There we go. I can actually build a nice little road that sort of goes through there. Because, I mean, this is going to be loud in its own right, so I guess we probably won't have things this, like, too terribly close anyways. But it is nice in its own way. We can put a little parking lot back here just to have, because I think I talked about before with the traditional high school games, like they typically need will need it. They get pretty busy. So there we go, we have that. We could do, let me actually do this as well. There we go. And then we could connect here. Just thinking connecting to like different points to make it easy for like getting in and out, and you know, not having to get things on the way. I noticed I was going to build different. I've kind of done exactly the same, but I'm having fun, so whatever. I do want to build a university this episode actually, so that might be something I end up doing in just a moment, because I am very curious to see how it goes. And let's go ahead, and so we have, yeah, low density is like desirable right now. Honestly, I think I should build in here and just put like a little low density area. I think that would be cool. So this is, yeah, medium road. Let me use that. And then we'll do something kind of like it's like another little, I guess, arterial road to get us around certain areas here. And I won't connect to there, it's just I'm building that way for now. So it gives me something to work off of. And let me go and turn this off because the roll or ads are really annoying. We don't want that. I will go ahead and upgrade this to a relatively large roundabout. It has one thing per lane, so that's all that really matters to me. And then let's go off on these smaller roads, which I think I'll do a little bit the same here. But I think what I'm going to do this time, I want to try something. So, where's like my good... This is like a good amount of room to build, honestly. So, if I go out, I guess, sure, 104 meters. And then 104, 104, 104, there we go. So kind of build like a little arch. And then I think, again, I'm pretty confident with having those off. then right in the center, just start building off of this. We could actually do it a little bit like a spoke if we wanted. Because why not? And then, yeah, I think, which I guess it wouldn't be the worst to kind of connect up to this other bit maybe. Because I mean, yeah, I mean, it's got that connection anyways, so they shouldn't in theory take it unless it's a smart move to take it. So, you know, we'll take that as we will. That was a weird angle. Didn't quite go as I would expect there, but that's fine. Maybe I'll do this instead. Well, actually, since I have that just there, let me do, there we go. And this bit of road looks weird. I'm wondering if there we go. That sort of kind of fixes it. Don't know exactly what it is, but it mostly seems to fix itself, so that's good. And then here we'll just kind of build out as we see fit. I know these are a lot of intersections, but for low density, I'm not really worried about that. I don't think it makes, because I kind of see them as cul-de-sacs. I don't think it has like traffic issues. I could be wrong, like very wrong, and then regret it, but I'd be curious to see, I guess, so we'll find out. But let's go ahead and get that going. We'll actually turn that into some row housing in the front. Same with these bits. And then we could do some low density commercial. I think here is totally fine. And then, yeah, offices, of course. We could maybe get some offices going in there. We could probably, because, I mean, like, obviously this is a little too close to, or for comfort. We can actually put it in there if they so desire. I don't know if they will, but, because obviously they don't live too close to it, but, or like that, the super educated don't. But, I'd be curious to see. And then, yeah, let's just keep piling on the low density stuff back here. And we'll see how this goes within time. I think, well, enough. Why not do that bit? But yeah, it's, you know, you really see how true low density can be when doing this. Sometimes it's quite funny. And I'll even use this bit as a little row housing area. And same with here. Maybe with a little extra commercial. Because you never know. Alright, awesome. So, I'll speed that up a little bit and let it be going. I'll take a sip of coffee because last time I let it go completely cold because I was, you know, I was busy. Alright. So, yeah, all of our high density's doing its thing. That's fine. We could, I think, put some row housing in here, because then they can work close to that, which would be good. So I have, yeah, obviously the water treatment. Does it have to be? Okay, so it doesn't say it has to be on anything. Kind of feel like it's probably wise to have. And I think I might just literally put it back there, because that feels like a okay thing to do. An advanced filtering system. Oh, I just saw the price of that. Let's not do that yet. That would be almost all my money. Let's not and say we didn't for now. Maybe we could do a little bit of the high density commercial within certain areas too. Because I mean, even like for here, it might be a wise choice to sort of add it in. And I'm kind of tempted to change over. Well, I would be tempted, rather, to change over some of this to, you know, like the even the larger buildings and everything, but it's not the demand right now, so I guess I really can't do that unless I make artificial demand for it by deleting stuff. So I guess we won't do that for the time being. But let's let me see, can I turn... Yeah, I'm gonna turn the snapping off just so I can kinda have some fun here. But oh, jeez, okay, we got Rubik Cube. I'm sure that's how it said. Apartments. Very, very cool. There we go. That can connect. I think that's fine, actually. And then we can go off down here. I like it without the kind of interruptions of like the grid trying to tell me what to do. It's oddly... it works, I would argue, nicer than previously as well. I love that I can adjust this on the fly, like to fix it. That is one nice thing, for sure. But yeah, I really enjoy the, like, just being like the free form and how this works. Especially for, yeah, just all these little things of trying to, I guess, be a little more mindful of where things are going. But now that I got to get back up this hill, I'm gonna, of course, probably end up doing a little bit of this zigzagging as you do. And honestly, that wasn't that bad. Okay. And then I think that's fine. The only thing I might do is have like a really... I always think of that, I don't know what it's called, that one street in San Francisco that's like super, super curvy and super steep. That's my version, even though it's not that steep at all, but it's cool looking. Alright, there we go. So we have that, which is good. I think if I was to be smart, I would probably want to go ahead and put some commercial in back here, because I feel like that would be good. Obviously, it's low customers here right now, which is not ideal, but it's fine. We'll make the customers, I guess, happen with putting the housing in. But now I can basically just go all along here and start filling this in and hopefully make a really nice, I guess, low density neighborhood that'll probably become way too rich and all that good stuff, you know? Perfect. Exactly as intended. Beautiful. They can live downstream of that too. They'll love it. I'll put the like actor's house or whatever it was, kind of like within this as well, because again, that feels right. So we'll do that and see how that goes too. There we go. So where is that actually? It's in here, right? Yeah. So film actors mansion. Where? Oh, where? You know what, how about there? Kind of just like out looking towards the ocean a little bit. I think that's kind of cool. So looking out into the bay, I guess. Perfect. Then, so we need education back here. Not really something I considered, to be honest. I just sort of build and ask questions later sort of thing, you know? So I need a little bit of room to do this. I'm actually going to turn the brush size down here, and I'm going to do this, which is very severe. But my hopes is that doing this I can make it work and make it fit in. There we go. And then can I upgrade it? Will it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then I really, really wish now that I had, like, you know, the quayside or whatever to sort of work with here. Unfortunately, I do not, but we'll see if I can, you know, just sort of. That one went real weird, didn't it? Do that and see if we can then. Not quite. Maybe if I make this like really weak for a second. There we go. Maybe this will sort of act like it's correct, you know? Like maybe if I paint it in enough, it'll just fix itself. I mean, I've seen worse in real life. Take that as you will. But I've definitely seen worse, you know? I realize I'm really, like, I'm not doing very good on the old parks and everything. It's one of those things I keep forgetting that's kind of in the game.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal.
There we go.
But if you're planning a quick trip out,
Put a little, like, tennis court kind of within, because, of course, everyone who's in this area probably will love tennis. We do need... Oh, God, I can't afford the actual fire station. I can afford the cheaper one. Maybe we can just kind of say we can put that beside of the housing there. And we'll go ahead and speed that up to let stuff kind of make its way in. So we'll go from there. And then we do still have a lot of low density demands. I actually thought this would fulfill a little bit more, but I guess the more you add, the more it happens, so it makes sense. Definitely need more commercial, so let's kind of plop it within here. Maybe we can, yeah, we can actually fit some offices like back in this area. Streamlined diner. Okay. Very neat. So it's letting me put offices within this area, so that's cool. I'm guessing the main areas of like desire is probably also through here due to like working and or living and everything. But saying that, it's already like kind of depleting, which is good. Didn't take much. And then let's go ahead and fill that in. That should do a lot of the industry requests, I think. I believe that should be most of it, actually. And then is all this still filled? Yeah, it's still filled in. Just not very like desirable spot to live yet, I don't think. Because, you know, I mean, there's not much back here as of yet. Although they did want to live here in this bit, so take that as you will as well. I mean, I would, well, I was going to say I would want to live in the new area, but no, I kind of want to live in like the older areas where it's walkable and more historic, so maybe I'm against my own advice there, really. So recycling center seems to be doing pretty well, which is nice to see. So yeah, everything's sort of just like building itself in. I'm liking how this is looking for the most part. It's like, it could be better for sure, and it could be less connected where they were more individual neighborhoods. There's like part of Skylines that's very like open to letting you do that. But I just sort of put it all together for now. Alright, let's see. So we could do maybe another little bus line here. So we could have one that works back in this area to pick up people from here. Let's say it's to take people. So we do have a park here, which is pretty nice. So I could lead it around this way to come to the park. And then from the park we could go to Because there's some commercial and housing down here. And then we could lead up to over here, because then they can take the roundabout and go wherever they need to. The bus, rather. So I'm thinking it starts here. It goes over to this bit. We then come down on this side. Up over here. Come back around to stop on this side. And then just, yeah, sort of do it in reverse, which I know I could do it where it's only like one stop, but I don't know, I kind of like having it on both sides. I don't know why. And then, yeah, I can do that to finish it up. I think that's fine. So this one, I'll call it I don't know what I would actually call it. I'll say it's the luxury line, just to where it's at. I don't actually remember what the first one just sort of services a lot of bits, but the college route really does get a lot of use, which is nice to see. But yeah, it's nice to see it getting its use. So there we go. We got the luxury line sort of doing its thing. I made it gold for luxury, or goldish, or like Dijon mustard brown, but that's, you know, luxury, Grey Poupon. Totally. So I think, like, where's the largest area like commercial is desired? So all back in here still. This area, I'm kind of tempted to dissolve this and replace it with the high density stuff. Again, just because I think it's going to be the right way to do things here. I will put a little commercial back in here, because why not? We got the room. The low density commercial. But I feel like that could work a little bit better for us. Then, yeah, so we don't even have the high density offices yet. We've got all of these that I could still be doing, like the ore mining, which I don't even know if we have ore areas. I guess they're all the way over here and there, which I already sort of messed with. But yeah, the deposits are a little different. This is for a whole different thing, and then oil is all the way out there, so we won't really worry about that for now. The only thing I am tempted to, I guess, consider worrying about a little bit is I would like some either passenger train or just some way for people to make their way in for when they do visit. Like the harbor is actually not the worst bet. But yeah, I'm not as ideally set up as I would like to be, with like the layout of everything. But I think it's fine. I would actually it'd be cool to have a harbor over here later, so, you know, you come in at the Golden Gate Bridge sort of thing, and then you have the highway to get around where you need to be. I'm going to eventually desire the airport and stuff too, because I think that's going to be really useful. But for now, I think we're like, you know, we're doing pretty good, I think. Still a lot of demand for low density, and that's, I guess, where this will probably come into play. I think what I'll do for this next bit, because I'm a little bit, I don't know, I guess I would put it in here, like come off of here somewhere. Maybe even that. Oh, Vista building, cool. I might even come off of this bit, kind of loop around back through here, and then I would even attach to here, because then it's, although I worry this will become like a way of people getting in the city just to get over here quickly, which is fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. But also, so let me get a medium road. This is just something I want to try. So let me turn off all the snapping, all that stuff. Let's say, you know, kind of prepping for when we go out that way. And then sort of follow the highway somewhat. I don't think I can. Well, actually. Now, I think that would be really bad design for a roundabout, but at the same time, let me tell you, I've been on worse. I'm going to try this. I'm not convinced it's a good idea, but just because I kind of see an opportunity in it, I'm going to try it. Because then I can build like highway interchanges to go onto it and things like that. So I'm gonna give it a good old like college try sort of thing, just for curiosity's sake. Then we'll have that. We can do that, the roundabout there, and then kind of gives me this area to now build off of, which I think could work relatively well. I don't know how this is working. I mean, it seems fine. I don't see anyone having like issues walking around or anything, or driving. But I'll do this one since it's a 4-lane. I'll do it a little more, I guess, traditionally. I might do. Yeah, let's actually do like, I'll do a medium roundabout there and a medium roundabout there, and then we can just kind of build off of it as we see fit. Obviously got to worry a little bit about the garbage factor, but that's just how it is, I don't think it's actually affecting anyone, knock on wood, but like it seems to be like a kind of a non-issue right now in comparison to like before. That would have been, I couldn't have gotten within like probably 1,000 meters of it, like the kind of thing. So to some degree it's already nicer, or more kind at least. So maybe that'll work. Of course they're parking here because they're like, ooh, I got parking now, because the college is kind of nearby, or there it is, the college is nearby, so kind of makes sense. One thing I'm a little more, I kind of wish I had a connection into here now, from here, but I mean it's fine. The parking is not full, it's close though. Maybe I should actually, instead of having this pedestrian, I wonder if that should just be a road, I don't know. I do feel like it probably is better for the people living here. Slightly ruined their house, but that's fine. I'm sure it's not a problem at all. Just, it may work a little bit better and not have people so kicked out of living here. That might be like the wise choice. I don't know. We'll see if that maybe works or if it doesn't, but I think there's a chance that that's probably a good idea. So another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and in this area, I want to go ahead and build one of these car parks for people that would live in any bit. Well, actually, that one's just a bit too big. Let me go with just the large car park. And let's build it off of here. Because I want to do some of the, because I saw the medium density coming up. Just wanted to do some of the regular in a medium density here. And then I'll try to put some low rent housing in here.
Please exercise caution if you must drive, and
And
try to stay off
then,
the streets until conditions improve.
yeah, put some high
This has been a
density
local public service
commercial there.
This is Second Moon Radio.
I think here as well probably is wise. Maybe not that far back, but for here, maybe we could do like row houses just a little bit on that bit, and then maybe with the rest of it, get that low density in that's so desired currently. It's pretty much a constant desire right now. It's just tons and tons of low density. But that's fine. I mean, I guess it's good. It's better than not having the desire, I guess. Which I do wonder, because so in the last game there was like the city planning stuff, to where you could like have your oh my god, that noise. Where you could have your city, yeah, policies. That's it. But I feel like, I mean, there was a lot more policies. Like, you know, you could do like certain certain things with it. So like really customize it. Maybe it's by district. Maybe that's the thing. Also, it's weird that you do districts like that now. So let's see, can you do this like with a special thing? Heavy traffic ban, gated community, energy consumption, recycling, roadside parking fee. Okay, now you're speaking my language. Speed humps. Okay, cool. So that's something I need to inquire about and do later, because that seems really neat actually. But yeah, I was just curious how that works, so that's cool. So I think all these people are just moving in. I think that's why traffic gets like this. So I'm not too worried about having to, like, you know, solve that problem right now. And one thing I may do here, just because it's got the room to do it, is I might go ahead and upgrade these little bits, which that's a funky little swerve, but it's fine. So there we go. We have that going. We still have more demand for commercial, which is wild to me. But we'll certainly put it in. I'll go all the way through there, honestly. And then I still have tons of low. Yeah, I guess at this point we're just going to have demand like out the wazoo, like all the time, which is fine. I mean, I guess again having the demand is more important. There's like no cohesiveness to the city, but we gotta take it as we can get for now, I guess. Let's put like a little skate park back in here. Just kind of think like having a little bit of a thing would be nice. This is a lot wood. I don't think the one that I had over here. Yeah, I was gonna say it's more of the blacked out sort of thing. So it's cool. There's actually different variations of the parks, so they're not all just the same. That is actually really neat to see. I like that a lot. So, I mean, yeah, we don't have anything filled in here yet, so may as well go and put that. Then, why not put a large playground in, really? Won't hurt anything. And then, I don't know. Like, I'm liking how stuff is, but at the same time, I wish I could redo everything, which we will do eventually, of course, but I think being able to fix it will be a nice little challenge for us. But yeah, we got a ways to go to make it more, I don't want to say habitable, but just definitely make it better than it is. So I do see kind of an opportunity here, which this might be a little costly, we'll see. But I have this, oh geez, that was weird. I have this bit here, and I'm tempted to bring this over, which that looks okay to me. And then that can eventually connect there. But I'm tempted to bring it like kind of through like so into this roundabout. And then we have another connection, but also just, I mean, very useful spot, honestly. So kind of curious to see how that does it. One thing I am genuinely wondering is, so with this, you know, like traditionally you will see a fair few intersections like this. Not exactly like this, but similar enough in the States. I can't think of any when I've been in Europe, but definitely in the States. You know what, I can even do it like that. I didn't realize, I forget that it can go up. That's actually better, because then this doesn't have to go so intensely at a curve. There we go. I'm just curious how this will do for traffic. Because I mean, the thing is, I could do it a little bit like the UK, or if you've ever been to, for some reason, Carmel, Indiana, where these are roundabouts at the top. So maybe, oh, I like that. That's really cool. Huh. That's such a neat little like look where it keeps out on that one bit on the backside like open, or not open, I guess. But let's do that. Then hit play. There we go. Oh, there we go. We progressed. We're now a small city, so we have high density offices, high speed highways, combustion engine ban, and city promotion. But we also have more development, which is super, super fun. And I'm kind of leaning. What was like the next thing that I want? I actually don't remember. I mean, kind of, I guess, got to lean towards more public transportation of sorts. I mean, a subway is going to be such a big thing. Let's go just like, well, I was going to say full transportation, but the large sports parks really speaks to me too. Yes. I decided I wanted it more. Do I have anything for 3, or should I just save them? So I could do a medical university. That might be wise. So there we go. So now we have subways, which I think that's going to be a big change for us. Which subway yard underground? Ooh, okay. Oh god, actually, yeah, I'm going to need. I guess you have to build the first. I was going to say, I guess you have to build the first track, but nope. Apologies for going through the menu so weird. Still figuring out the buttons. Okay, so you just have to have the subway yard first, and then it works. Okay, good. I was worried I was going to have to like unlock something else there. So now I'm hoping this will help a little bit there. There's been a crash here, which, yeah, there's crashes now, which is insane to me that this is a thing, but it's so cool to see in a very grim way. But yeah, there's a crash there, so that's just going to be slowing stuff down for a little bit, which kind of makes sense. We do have traffic issues here, pretty bad. It seems, oh, it's because of an accident though. If it's an accident, I'm not interested, or I'm not too worried, I should say. I think that's fine. Let's see. So this seems to be okay. I mean, there's obviously an accident, so it's taking a little while. We probably could use more. I wonder if you have to have like multiple road maintenance. I didn't really consider that, but probably, right? Our parking income is $6,400 a month. That's hilarious. Yeah, traffic cleanup as well as the whole thing. Okay. So where is there? So our garage is over here. Extra garage. Yeah, I think we'll give it that, because I think that's going to be a necessary thing here. But yeah, I think a subway is going to be really big for us. We're kind of small, I guess, for a subway to some degree. But I don't think that really matters too much in this situation. Like, I don't think you can necessarily be too small for, like, anything in this. But maybe I'm wrong. I do want to build this university as well, but we'll decide where to do that. And I think I'll do that in the next episode. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. And we'll do, yeah, some of the buildings and try to, you know, I guess generally get a better infill, and get things looking nicer than it is. But I think as we keep learning, I think the series is going to progress in a very fun way, because I'm having fun, of course, but I think it'll get even better. But yeah, Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.